Hello, I'm Tay, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to be drawing Phoenix Wright and reading r/relationship advice for the late passing of Valentine's Day. The first story is by WTR Damage, titled My 25 Male Girlfriend, 21 Female, is upset after I gave her a non-romantic Valentine's Day. For full context, we've been going through a rough patch lately, and truthfully, I've been at fault for the most part. I work long hours for my job, 60 to 70 hours a week, so I haven't been as present as I could be in the relationship, and have raised my voice when stressed during a fight, with which I know was unacceptable. During a fight in January, she told me I had to make it up to her during Valentine's Day. For Valentine's Day, I gave her the usual flowers and a card. I bought us an overnight stay at a nice hotel in a neighboring city, booked us tickets for a light show at the planetarium, ice skating, and then a nice dinner and champagne for our room. However, she's been crying because our day was fun and not romantic. She had sent me TikToks in the past of guys giving their girlfriends lots of balloons and rose petals and stuff, and she said to me that she would have preferred an indoor picnic instead. I thought our day was romantic, but am I viewing this through a masculine lens? I've been struggling to find a way to make it up. So first, I'm going to say my opinion, and then I will read the comments. In my opinion, I think those are all can fun and romantic not be in the same realm? Like, to be romantic, you gotta be boring now? I don't know where her problem is, but I think that was a nice date. I would be happy with that, me personally. You can't compare your relationships to what you see on social media, you know? But that date sounds like a really, really nice date, You gave her flowers already. She got flowers. That's like the romantic bit, in the nice dinner and the champagne at your in your room was a nice. Was that not romantic? To me, that seems romantic and fun. Like, who wouldn't want to have fun in their relationship? Like, do you want it to be boring and dull? Maybe y'all needed a bit of fun. I don't know. Maybe she's just trying to find a way to. And of course, you also getting, raising your voice during arguments. That's not good. That's not good. But depending on how long y'all have been dating for as well, I feel like this would also kind of impact it, because maybe by then you would know, or she would talk about the things that she likes to do for dates. Don't know if y'all had that conversation, but yeah. I don't understand why she's upset though. That's romantic to me. And now for the comments. The first comment, Proof Leak 8374. Okay, gotta be honest here. At the start, I was 95% sure it was gonna be your fault. However, maybe it's because I'm also the guy. But ice skating, planetarium, dinner, and champagne is insanely romantic to me, and way more so than a heart balloon and rose petals. Frankly, if I were you, I'd ask her if you really could have done anything to make her day. To me, it seems she set you up to fail no matter what, man. Crying after champagne in a hotel is wild to me. A reply to this comment from Little Biddle Bunny. I'm not a dude, and I'd rather the date and experience he provided than rose petals and a balloon I'm going to throw out in 4 days. I want memories and experiences, not lavish, showy things that aren't going to last. Maybe once in my life, but I certainly wouldn't be upset if OP's version was my alternative. Next comment from Callie Donoscope. You could have done exactly as she described, and it would have not been as romantic as this other TikTok she saw where this couple skydived through rose petals into Venice and landed on a beautiful sailing ship to the cross Mediterranean over to Greece. Why, oh why didn't you do that for her? She's not in the right mindset, mate. Sounds like she'd have found something wrong with anything you did. A lot of stories like that this week. Yeah, my final thoughts, after reading the comments, it kind of seemed like she was kind of looking for something to be mad at you about because y'all are in a rough patch. Hopefully y'all's relationship works out, but I don't know. It's rough, man. That is an extravagant date. That is a really nice date. All right, now for our next story. From user Zero Luck Today, titled, My GF, female 29, is mad at me, male 34, and I am scared. How should I act? My girlfriend of 8 months recently found out that I watch porn. I started watching it because our sexual life has been at a standstill for the past 4 months. I'm really not validating my behavior. I know it's messed up, and she really has the right to be mad at me. I love her very much. She loves me as well, I think. I understand her pain. I really do. But this anger has been going out of control for the past 2 days. She broke all of the plates in our house, smashed them into the wall, wrote nasty things on the wall with paint. Yesterday, she said she wanted to drink and talk. We went out, got a few drinks. On our way back, we got into an argument, and she just stormed off. I didn't follow. When she came back, she hit me in the face several times and broke my glasses. I'm trying to talk to her, promised I'd get therapy and do whatever it takes to fix things, but I don't know what to do. I'm at work right now, and I'm afraid to go home. I'm afraid to come back to a trash place where my things are destroyed. I'm also afraid that if I say we're breaking up, she'll do something even more drastic. I'm going to say my opinion first and then read the comments. I would get the police involved. This is a domestic dispute. I would I would get them to come with you to your house, and then, hey, confront her, and that way she can't do anything more to hurt you. I would also file a restraining order. That was abuse. That was physical abuse. That's not okay. Like, I understand, yeah, it's kind of crappy doing that, but there's no talking that you can do at this point. She put your hands on you. There's nothing you can do at this point. I'd just say leave and never look back and get therapy for the abuse that you got, not to, Now for the comments. The first comment is from Vonder Schmerzen. Smashing things and hitting you is abusive behavior. There is a line between disappointing, anger, and violent tantrums, and she has crossed it. Even if her anger was justified, her behavior is not. It's unhinged. You need to break up with her. Maybe you could ask some friends or family to come around as backup when you do, in case she goes berserk. If it's feasible, it would probably better to be the one to leave your shared home so she doesn't have your address and you can move / protect your stuff. If not, you'll need to find another way to get her to leave. ETA, persuasion, restraining order, eviction, change locks, etc., depending on local laws. I wouldn't leave your house unattended or be in her presence without a buddy, because someone as volatile as this can be very unpredictable, and the situation could quickly go south. The OP responds to this comment saying, that's the issue. It's my property. I care for it a lot, and I have to go to work while she currently stays home. Another comment from OK External 8736. You've only been together 8 months. haven't had sex for 4 months and you live together? What is happening here? If I'm to believe everything you said in your post, OP, then you need to run and far. She just wanted someplace to live, and it seems like she wants to live there by herself. Another comment from Darth _ Aardvark. Don't date people who hit you. Being single is better than being hit. Nothing else to really say. Another comment from Fabulous Ask 4069. Your girlfriend can get upset about your actions, but to react with physical violence is a line that should never be crossed. You are fulfilling your own needs as a result of the lack of intimacy in your relationship. Yeah, maybe it's not the greatest thing, but not an abnormal response. It should have been a conversation. You both come to an understanding, resolution, and you move on. If something so small gets her out of control, what will happen if she gets angry? Something major, even if it wasn't your fault. This will happen again, and people like her find small things and blow them out of proportion to control and manipulate the other partner through abuse. You should never, ever fear your partner for your own safety. This is not something you can work through together. You need to leave. Save yourself from a future of hell and torment. I know it sounds dramatic, but her behaviors are wildly concerning given the circumstances. Take pictures of your injuries, glasses in your home. If/when she's not there, take them to the police. Don't wait. Our next story from Throw R.A. Queen, titled, I, 25 female, revealed my sister's 23 female affair with a married man, which resulted in her cutting off our family. What do I do now? My 25 female, sister Anna, 23 female, and I never had a good relationship. And she has been distant from mom, dad, our older brother, and me ever since she left our house at 19. Growing up, our mom and I tried to bond with her, but she always was jealous and causing trouble. I don't regret telling on her because I thought it would help her improve. Anna never appreciated any advice or help from us. She isn't much close to any of our relatives either, really. Anna had around last year started coming around to family gatherings more and more, and there she admitted she was maybe seeing someone, but it was too early to let us meet him. I was curious, but when I asked her, she refused to tell me anything, so I dug it around a little. I found out the man she was seeing was old. His LinkedIn says he's 47 and married. I was shocked and disgusted by this guy and really disappointed in Anna. Cheating is one of the worst things someone could do, in my opinion, and I immediately confronted Anna. She denied everything and even threatened to hurt me if I interfered in her life. I couldn't believe how she was behaving. This is when I think I acted irrationally and decided to tell our parents and contacted the guy's wife. I thought this was the right thing to do. Later that night, Anna came to my house and screamed at me, telling me I had ruined everything and I had no right to poke around in her life. I tried to tell her it was for her own good and that she has no moral standing in this situation, but Anna was having none of it. She called me a bee and that this was the last time I would ruin anything in her life. She left and blocked me on everything. I thought she was overreacting and would be fine in a few weeks, but Anna has also fought with our parents, who obviously sided with me, and turns out she has now blocked them too. This all happened 3 months ago, and Anna has yet to contact any of us. Through another cousin, who Anna hasn't blocked, I learned that Anna is still with the guy, and when I texted the wife again, she also told me to stay out of their business and blocked me. I guess the wife was okay with it, or is brainwashed? I'm not sure. Basically, nothing improved, and now Anna seemed to completely cut me off and our parents. And I can't help but feel like it's all my fault. I don't think I did the wrong thing, but now my mom is sad because Anna refuses to take our calls. I cannot help but feel like I made a mistake. I need some perspective. Where do I go from here? So, in my opinion, I don't really think there's anything you could do because she blocked you on everything. I think you should just probably let her come around. Though seeing from your past experience with her, y'all guys really didn't get along much anyway. And I don't know, she didn't seem like a great sibling to want to be close to. Just because you're related by blood doesn't necessarily mean you have to maintain this relationship with someone. You as an adult, you can choose the people that you want to be friends with and create a family with, you know. So, and your friends can be considered your family. Um, if she comes back around, she comes back around. If not, oh well. She cut off her immediate family, so I'm pretty sure that'll have consequences unless your parents are the type to coddle the younger sibling, which, if that's the case, that kind of sucks. But that's my opinion there. I don't really think you can do much. You could just kind of wait around and hopefully she comes back and y'all can talk again. But yeah. If the wife was okay with it, then I don't know why. I guess it depends on the type of family that y'all guys are in. If y'all guys are, okay with her being in a polyamorous relationship, if she was, yeah, it's kind of a weird situation. Now for the comments. Evening Mulberry 566. I'm quite sure this didn't happen and it's just a lame creative writing excuse. But if it did happen, be honest with yourself. You didn't do this to help anybody. You did this to hurt your sister and gain sympathy from your parents. You had no right to spy on your own sister. I very much understand why she's distancing herself from you. Also, it isn't cheating if three of them are fine with their relationship. Even if it wasn't your place to butt in. A reply to this from commenter DUN. LinkedIn doesn't display ages. Another comment from Evaporate3. Anna is wrong for sleeping with a married man, but something tells me that you pretend you're morally superior, then start ish with Anna, then play innocent. Something also tells me you didn't snitch on her for her own good. You did it because you love seeing Anna get backlash, and now you're here trying to get a pity party. The whole, OMG, I'm such a bad person. What did I do? So you get a praise for being honorable. The thing is, if you're so honorable, why do you contact the wife multiple times? All you had to do is alert her once and let her decide what she wants to do. But you reached out to her multiple times because you like causing chaos. I also noticed that you said, I don't regret telling on her. Then at the end of your post, you're all like, did I make a mistake? It's contradictory and supports my theory that you're seeking the honorable sister attention. I bet you compare yourself to Anna all the time. Again, Anna is wrong with sleeping with a married man, but I don't blame her for cutting you off. You give me the troublemaker than hides hand vibe. I mean, even the wife blocked you. Why would the wife being cheated on block you? Then you got the nerve to try to insult the wife too. Wait, who said they weren't separated? I don't agree with dating someone who is legally married, but you have to be super annoying that even the wife blocks you. Pretty sure your version of events is super distorted. Another reply to this particular comment from Serenity Meow. Is OP sure that the dude is married based off his LinkedIn profile? I have a profile I haven't updated in like 10 years. So final thoughts on this one. Okay, so people are saying that it seems like she distorted, the way that she wrote it, tried to make herself seem like a good guy. And I guess with that perspective, and that is a fair point, the wife did block her. What did you do to have the wife block you, Apparently she contacted the wife multiple times. What did you say to her to get blocked? As I'm looking back too, she said that this is the last time I would ruin anything in her life. So, I don't know. OP might be a villain. She might have caused a lot of trouble for her sister in life, and she's just like, bro, this is the last straw. I'm cutting you off. Which, if that's the case, then girl, you did that to yourself. I mean, either way, it's up to her to contact you. There's nothing you can do about that. You just have to sit with the decision that you made. If you're proud of the decision that you made, then all right, that was the consequence. The consequences to your actions. Oh my gosh, who knew that existed? Who would have known? Anyway, that's my final thoughts on that. Okay, so our final story is from user I Know What You Did 1, titled My Partner, Male 43, Brought Me Female 42 toiletries for Christmas. We have been together for a year. My partner of 1 year informed me that he had spoiled me rotten for Christmas, showing me a picture of around 18 presents he had wrapped saying, I'm a lucky girl. Upon opening these presents, I was left feeling confused as each one was a different product that I use on a daily basis. Essential items, some being hairspray, deodorant, tampons, hairbands, stick-on nails. Now I have to emphasize, I'm not materialistic or ungrateful, and I also had no expectations or any idea as to what he could have purchased for me. My question today is, am I wrong for feeling a little put off and let down by his exaggerated idea that this is him spoiling me? It actually gave me the ick. Any feedback would be appreciated, thanks. So, in my opinion, those some lame ass gifts. Oh my gosh. Babe, guess what I got you for Christmas? Please open it up. You open it up, it's fucking toilet paper. That's terrible. That's like bad. That's terrible. Y'all need to have a talk. Like, you know the saying, quality over quantity? He got you a lot of gifts, but they were like all trash. Yeah, you're gonna end up using them, but like, I don't know. That's lame. That's very lame. Terrible. He needs to get you better gifts. And you're 40. I'm pretty sure you have your life together to where you don't need these things. We're gonna read these comments. The first comment from Big Papa Smurfette. Am I hearing this right? He bought you typically weekly, monthly products as a gift and tried to make it sound like you were spoiled by him? Like things you would always buy yourself as needed? Another comment from The Young Juan. Ma'am, it's February. You have been hanging on to this for almost 2 months. Have you considered having a conversation with him? Another comment. Nanny Live. Did he just take $60 to the dollar store and walk up and down the toiletry aisle? It could have been marginally less ridiculous if he had bought a pretty basket and added a couple of guest towels. Still weird, but at least not embarrassingly self-congratulatory. I'm interested in what you gave him and what his reaction was. So, response back from the OP to this particular comment. I explained to him with my money wasn't much as I have 3 kids, of which will come first at Xmas, and he was fine with this, but I brought him a clock for his kitchen and some little fun bits. He did appreciate it as he wanted one, so it was a productive present. Another comment from Lenokchu. 1, there was no thought put into this gift. That's warning number 1. 2, he told you that you should be grateful he's spoiling you. 3, he's old enough to know this isn't a real gift, and he's clearly not paying attention to what you like. All of this to say, he does not respect you or care about you. I would confront him and tell him this isn't acceptable and why. Don't let him push you around. So my final thoughts on this one. Yeah, y'all are like in your 40s. Y'all are in your 40s. And he brought you toiletries. Don't buy me nothing. Don't buy me nothing if that's what you gonna give me. Don't buy me nothing. No. Just Merry Christmas. Cook some food. Bring some food over or something. Don't buy me nothing if that's what you're gonna bring me. You know? And there was one comment that was like, bro, it's February. What are you doing? Have you not spoken to this man? And are you still with him? Like, I'm curious. Are you still with him? Because I wouldn't say that's grounds for breaking up, but like, it might be. Like, is he paying attention to anything you like at all? How long have y'all been together? Oh, now I'm looking at the title now. They've been together for a year. I don't know. That's a lame present. I've never got a present so lame in my life. Like, even with guys that I've seen in the past, never a present that lame. Ever. Oh my gosh. Thanks for checking out my channel, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know your thoughts on each of these stories. They're really fun to do. And y'all have a nice day. Goodbye.